Okay, I'm really live. Oh, it's moving. Wow. Well, this is the first time I've ever done this. Well, anyway, I guess this is the way I'm going to do my videos from now on. Let's see if this works out pretty well. So, I wanted to do this specifically on uh, my identity because somebody actually brought it up recently, and I was like, yeah, um, I personally have always said how I identify as Black, you know. And personally, that's because my mother's a Black woman. She's mostly Black, period. Like, as Black Americans get. And I just generally am going to address some issues that I have basically had, I guess, in the past, having to do with my racial background. So when I was like younger, I always thought that my father was a light skinned Black guy. You know, he's lighter skinned, yes, but generally, from how I was taught growing up, my mother had several siblings who did the same thing, basically. They were with people, I guess you could say, that were mixed race, multi generationally, and they had a lot of different people who were maybe like white passing or whatever in their family, mixed race people basically. My father's family wasn't really any different. Now, when I talk to my cousins, sometimes they do say that their families on the other side do identify as mixed, but as far as my mother's family, they identified them as Black, just light skinned. So for me, it was always like that's all I knew, basically. I just knew that I was, Black. My mother was Black. My father was what I thought was Black. And I mean, I didn't actually know that he was mixed race until I was 19. I never saw his mother. Like, my mother always said that she was really light skinned, but I never actually saw her until then. So I didn't actually know anything about his background. And so that's a major reason for me why I identify as I do. And I do not identify as mixed race at all. I don't identify as biracial, none of those things. So the next thing I wanted to touch upon was somebody was saying how I should not talk or why I talk about Black issues as a Black person when I have mixed ancestry. And that's mainly why, because I grew up with basically a background of being, race that I was Black. I didn't actually find out that I was half Black until I took a DNA test. So, I mean, it doesn't really count for anything to me. Now, there have been other things that I wanted to also touch upon, other than that, is some Black people seem to not understand, it seems like for me, some differences that I may have, I guess. For example, phenotypically, for me, I've always had it where people get a little bit uncomfortable with the fact that I have lighter hair, for example. And I was just talking about that on another live with someone. And I guess this is what spurred kind of this video. But um, some people, it's like, even though that's a main reason for me why I bring up that I'm, you know, I have mixture in my ancestry, but it's not a major part of me. So sometimes I might bring it up when it has to do with the topic, but I don't bring it up in order to distance myself from Black people because I don't see myself as distant from Black people. And also, I mean, like, this goes into how I've talked about, like, many accusations I've had in the past, like, with, like, my hair color or, like, my, sometimes people will even say my skin tone. Like, I've had a few people think I bleach or bleach my hair, things of that nature. And it's like, I will bring it up in those cases, I guess, when it comes to that. But like I said, I don't bring it up to basically, you know, I don't bring it up to distance myself. And I will continue to talk about Black issues because I see myself as a Black woman. And that's what I'm majority. Like, I am 53% Black, so I'm more Black than anything. So that's why I talk about Black issues on here. And that's basically it. I mean, like, you can't expect me to try and pretend I have an experience that I don't have. I didn't grow up with a non Black parent, and I didn't grow up being told I was mixed. I didn't grow up with any of those things. So for me, it's like it would be ignorant for me to basically try and pretend to be something I'm not. So yeah, that's basically all I have to say. I'll probably make another video, but I'm just testing this one video out. I actually found a way to do live stream yard or whatever this is, because I was on someone else's live stream, and I think this might be actually a better option for me because I'm having a problem with my laptop right now. So stay tuned to more videos and have a great day. Bye. Oh, I didn't see. Oh no, I'm saying that. Oh, Moise Picard. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that I am Black. I identify as Black. Somebody asked me why I talk about why I talk about Black issues when I have mixed ancestry. So that's what I was talking about just now. I didn't know that I was actually on live where people could actually respond. I'm sorry, this is my first time. I didn't even know anybody was responding. But yes, I identify as Black. And yes, Danny Lay is obviously Black. It was just somebody in my comments actually asked me about this. So I just decided to make a video on it. Well, I think that's all everyone said. Yeah, I did a video on Doja Cat actually. Way back though. I don't know Maya Ponsetto. Hmm. Well, interesting conversation there. But I'm going to end the live now. Next time I will pay attention to the live. I wasn't paying attention to who was commenting. I'm so sorry. This is my first live, but yeah. Oh, you have a question. What is that? Oops, accidentally. Well, I do not know what I'm doing. yeah, that's what I'm saying. I always knew I was black. Yes, my mother is like, she's like 90% black. And my dad is mixed. And I'm 53% black. So I didn't know that I was only 53% black. I assumed, I don't know, I didn't really think of a percentage. I always thought my dad was light skinned and my mom was dark skinned. And I just got a middle of the both of them, basically. So really, I didn't really think he was mixed until I was 19. When I was 19, I found out that I had mixed ancestry. I didn't know how much until I took the DNA test. I took the DNA test when I was 22. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm just responding to what someone said. They said I have mixed ancestry, and I've said I have mixed ancestry. So why do I talk about black issues? And I'm like, I talk about black issues because I identify as black. And I'm more black than anything. I'm 53% black. So technically, I mean, like, everything about me, I have a black mother. I thought my dad was all black, honestly. So, I mean, I grew up thinking I was black. So, yeah. Okay, so I gotta go right now. I will be back later, so stay tuned. Thank you so much for dropping by. Have a great day, Moise and Robert Curdon. Have a great day. Oh, there's another comment. Okay, that's nice. Nice to meet you. Bye.